You got to admire the ingenuity of humans. I'm in a place where that I really saw develop from the swamps to a thriving community in Warri. This community, after the Warri crisis, started coming back to life. But before then, all this whole place was swamp. But you can see lots of buildings around around the place. And why am I saying this? Because in this community, there are Ishekiris, Ijos, Urubos, Igbos, all of that. And the people that have contributed to the growth of these communities are the people here. And this takes me to Warri as a whole. I get really pissed off when I see these wranglings happening on the internet between the Shekiris, between the Ijos, between the Urubos, and who owns Warri. Historically, yes, we know how the Shekiris came about and founded the kingdom. But it is the people that make up a kingdom. Why am I saying this? In those days, the Urubos used to farm and bring palm produce down to the Shekiris for the Shekiris to sell to the Portuguese and the British. A lot of palm oil exploration used to happen in this place. So the Urubos actually also contributed in a way. I'm in a place where there's this constant fight. And I think it's really stupid. It doesn't make sense. Why would people who are brothers, because this Ijos, Shekiris, Urubos, we've intermarried. But why are we always quarreling amongst ourselves when this whole place belongs to all of us? Like now, this place now, even the Shekiris that own this place, they still purchase land in these places. Just the same way the Urubos purchase land here, the same way the Ijos purchase land. Just recently, Tompolo got one large expanse of land, very close by here. Large expanse of land, and he got it from a community, the Merugu family. And that Merugu family is made up of Ishekiri and Urubu. So anytime I come online and I see this fight, these people talking about, Shekiri this, and Shekiri get Warri, Urubu get Warri, Ijo get... It doesn't make sense to me. We all contributed to the growth of this town. Now the Warri seaport now, by God's grace, would soon be operational. Let us all come together as one and build this place. And forget about who owns Warri and who does not own Warri. In the Odion community now, there was a fight recently. And last year, somebody was murdered. Somebody was unalived. And it doesn't make sense. If the Urubos say they want to have a kind of festival, and they call that place Odion community, because I grew up in this area, and you're talking about Odion Urubu community. To be honest, I did not grow up to know anything about any Odion Urubu community. But I'm looking at it from a different angle. Because the Urubos, if they say they want to have a community within this enclave, I call it Odion community, all well and good. The only grouse is I don't say that you founded the place or something like that. It doesn't make sense, and we should all stop that. My own grandmother, my great-grandmother, their house is at Odion. The Prince Omateye family, from which I'm also a descendant, is also at that same Odion road. So how come the Urubos were there when these people, since for a long time, have been existing in that place? And most of the old buildings, old upstairs in this Warri, are owned by Shekiris. Anyway, let me not talk much about... I don't want to go into all that anymore. But what I'm trying to say is that we should come together as one and develop this place. If you look at it too, even in Saple, where Shekiris are predominant, you see the Shekiris are able to do their festivals there. They recently installed the Olaraja, that's the oldest man in the Shekiri community. The Shekiris have a thriving community in Saple. Why can't the Urubos have theirs? They can have theirs and everybody can be in peace. They can have their festivals, and the Shekiris can attend. That's what I grew up to meet. When I was young, the Shekiris, the Urubos, the Ijos, we used to attend each other's festivals. But these days, because of what happened after the crisis, and I said it's because of greed, a lot of nonsense has changed. And it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Even amongst us, the Shekiri. I'm also from Ogidigben. My grandfather had a place there. But anytime I think about what is happening at Ogidigben, I just shake my head. Charity begins at home. The Shekiris, and then all of us, the unity will now spring up from there. And if you look at it, the whole problem, what is really causing this thing is greed. Greed. And yet there's enough to go around for everybody. What are you people fighting for? This land, we come meet them, we go leave them. What are you fighting for? Our children and our children's children are still going to intermarry. You can hardly see any Shekiri man who does not have Urobo or Ijo in his blood. Same with Ijo not having a Shekiri in his blood or Urobo. Same with Urobo not having a Shekiri and Ijo in their blood. We are all one. We should stop all these fights. It doesn't make sense. All those commentaries from all around, I don't want to call their media handles because it's really stupid. It doesn't make sense. So anyway, I wish us a happy new year, new beginnings. Let us develop this place. Warri belongs to all of us. Warri is a very special place. Very special. I grew up here. I know how special this place is. It is well with all of us. Happy New Year.